So, because you say you always go one way or the other. And
I would honestly, I would rather dive and concede one down the middle than stay, and then they roll it in and make you look like a fool. You know?
Right, let's talk. I mean, he didn't make any penalty saves, but he made lots of saves in the game. David De Gea. Well, it's got to be for you, Peter. You talk us through
you know, this is in the first McAllister free kick, and you know, we talked about this at half-time. Does he go up with the wrong hands? Should you see his corner? At the end of the day, he saved it. That's what he's there for. This is a really, really good save. I think this is a fantastic save. The reaction, it comes in so quick, and we see it from there.
That's slow motion. It's in normal speed. It's like, poof.
Yeah. This is solid march, and this is actually this is the next attack after the chance we've just seen there before. And this, for me, this is the best of the lot, because that he sees late. And we see that here. It goes through the legs of Fred. He sees it late. He's on the way to the other side. He still manages to get back. And then, of course, he is.
I think he deserves great credit, you know, Ten Hag, because they've won one trophy, they're in a final of another, and they've got a very, very good chance of getting into top four. That is progress. And if that were to happen, getting into top four and one trophy, whatever happens in the FA Cup final, I think they've had a very good season, and they're getting to where they want to be.
Yeah, let's have a look at Brighton chances. We've seen a few because they made them already, but I think there were others. This was probably the best chance, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think when Danny's been really good in the air over the last couple of seasons, and just see there, when he sees that back, I think he'll be disappointed. He hasn't
dips his head a bit.
Hit the target at the very least.
And then this is a great chance.
This is the one.
Awful touch.
Extra time. Find yourself in the middle of the penalty area, and the touch.
Good touch.
Good touch, and you've got a shot on target.
Well, it's
You're
a good
likely to
touch.
score. But and then this is Matoma with a mazy run late on. And here, just a bad touch to get it past. But again, De Gea, he was good. He was composed. It was without doubt his night. And we talked about him, and I think the media in general have talked about him a lot leading into this game. But big players stand up, and he did that tonight. Yeah,
certainly have. Manchester United, a work in progress, but
absolutely.
It's going in the right direction for them, isn't it?
Going in the right direction. Peter said it before the game. The manager's made some big decisions this season. They've worked. They've got one. They're in the final of another. They're looking good for top four. So, he's doing a fantastic job, isn't he?
We have the first ever Manchester derby in FA Cup final, which is, I find remarkable. I suppose you'll have real split loyalties, though, won't you, Peter?
Absolutely not. No, my loyalties are very, very clear there. It's and it's great. So being the club, being Manchester United, saying that we are, one of the biggest clubs. We actually claim that we're the biggest club in the world. You also have to compete at the very, very highest level. And at the moment, you only have to look at what Man City have. We cannot match that at the moment. We're on our way. But that is a great, great opportunity to go out there and measure yourself up against what you say one of the best teams in the world.
It'll be a big day for the City of Manchester, won't it?
I think it'll be a good game for the neutral, the final. The whole world will want to watch that one. They'll tune in for that. United against City. I think it'll be a good final.
It's not a final you'd want to lose. You never want to lose a final, but when it's against your rivals, I managed to play in the first ever Merseyside final in '86, and Liverpool had already won the league, and then we went on and we lost in that as well. But they'd already organised an open-top bus ride around the city for both teams. So they had the Premier League trophy, or the old Division 1 trophy, and the FA Cup. And we were in the bus behind without a trophy.
When you agreed to do that?
Everyone did it. Pete Reed walked off, actually.
Hold on a second, you followed Liverpool round on the parade?
Yeah, it's unimaginable. It's true. They were all on the top of the bus waving trophies. We were on the bottom floor hiding behind the window. Yeah, just share that. One of the worst days of my life. Huge response from Manchester United after Thursday night, Alan.
They got criticised, and rightly so, because it was a poor showing, including from the manager. But you always get the chance to put it right. And I think particularly because of who was missing, certainly defensively today. I said beforehand, I didn't fancy the way they were going to line up defensively. To give them a lot of credit. Who was in there today, I thought they give everything they had. They defended well when they had to. They had to rely on the goalkeeper, but they give their manager and they give their fans a response, and that's what you have to do.
They seem to have garnered a resilience, which was perhaps missing in recent seasons.
It's kind of happened time and time again this season. So there's been some enormous setback. The 6-3 at Man City, the 7-0 in Liverpool, where you really are. You want the team to show some kind of reaction the next time they go out. And it's happened every time. They've always come out and showed something. I still think there's some way to go for certain players. I still think that the quality of certain players...
How far are they behind, say, Manchester City and even Arsenal now, realistically? Close?
11 points, a bit more.
Peter, you know what I meant.
What you have to do there, you have to sort of look at what they have in different positions, and then you measure that up again. So you ask yourself, how many United players would get into the Arsenal team? How many would get into the Man City team? I don't think that would be many.
Exactly.
But it's a work in progress, and it's going in the right direction. I think that's the most important.
Final in June, June the 3rd. Brighton won't be there, but hopefully they'll make Europe.
Yes, that's the main aim now. Historical year for the club if they do.
OK, thank you very much, Glenn. Peter, lovely to see you again. It's been a few years. Alan, as always, thank you too. That's it from us. Lindelof seals it for Manchester United. To the victor, the spoils. Goodbye.